If I don't get a personal day, why should Justin Trudeau get a personal day? Like, is he more entitled to, oh, but he's prime minister. He works every day, even the weekends. Listen, I've worked every single day, 7 days a week since 2011 while I was recovering from a brain injury because WSIB refused to indemnify me. I was left permanently disabled with absolutely no assistance from WSIB. I could no longer do my job. They didn't even help me find another job. I had to create it for myself, working in a family business. We built a business together because there was nothing else that I could do. And that was in the used clothing bin industry because my family had already been in it a really long time and I created a brand. Now, in that time, I have fought 7 violent turf wars in 6 years. And what piracy didn't kill in the industry regulations did. And I managed to survive all of that while living with post concussive syndrome and in a domestic abusive partnership. 9 months ago, I finally got to leave the domestic abuse. So I'm dealing with all of that backlog trauma and whatever. But in that anguish, I even started a second business, a media agency. So now I'm running two businesses, plus I provide content to two women's group as well. Women's empowerment group. I teach classes and I provide content for those two groups. So, post concussive syndrome, living in domestic violence, then leaving domestic violence, and with post concussive syndrome while fighting all of these turf wars and building a media agency. And women's I'm fucking tired. Like, I'm tired and I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted and I don't get a personal day because I own my business. And I'm not complaining, by the way, because I'm in a position of privilege and I'm bloody grateful that I have these businesses that are bludgeoning me with work. You know what I mean? So I'm happy to be tired. I'm grateful to be tired and I'm grateful for the opportunity my career has afforded me. And I am not missed one day through domestic abuse, through leaving through trying to get my ex-husband help because he's mentally ill and in crisis right now. He's trying to commit suicide right now. He's been threatening that, and the police won't help me because they're telling me that I'm stretching it as an angry ex-wife or whatever, when really I'm just trying to keep the guy from dying. And I'm getting no support from the system at all. No support for the PTSD from violent turf wars that I've been trying to survive my business through. And actually, police made so many blunders in these last 6 years. They've only made my life harder. They haven't helped at all in that scenario. Including in my now domestic abuse situation where I'm trying to get this guy some help and they won't help him. So, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm doing all of that while running these two businesses, and I have an in law that I'm caring for in palliative care. So, I'm exhausted, and both my parents have cancer. I don't get a personal day. I'm working. I'm working. When I'm at the hospital with whoever, I'm on the phone working. When I'm at home, I'm working. On weekends, I'm working. At nighttime, I'm working. Evenings, I'm working. And I'm dealing with assholes. I'm dealing with police officers that are treating me like shit right now. I'm dealing with piracy in the industry. That's a big pain in the ass. I'm dealing with politicians on the municipal level that are pain in the ass. I'm dealing with a global foreign owned Goliath that's shitting all over the sector, securing a monopoly with the help of these municipal employees that are pissing me off. I've got all of this going on, and I'm not imploding. I'm not taking a personal day. What, I get headaches and I'm cranky. You know what I mean? I'm exhausted. Look, there you go. Mr. Trudeau, this is what 7 days a week since 2011 fighting turf wars, dealing with cops and municipal employees does to you. This is what you look like when you work 7 days a week. And you, sir, do not look like me. I'll tell you that. If I don't get a vacation, you don't get a vacation. Everyday Canadians, we work all the time, too much. Regular Canadians don't get a break. So how come you get a break? And don't tell me it's because you work weekends going to poutine fucking parties. I don't get to go to any poutine parties. Nah, fanculo. Go to work. All these liberals, so sad. Oh, I couldn't go to a party because they made me do my job. Go to work.